You remember Bed Bath & Beyond, the stock shorted into the floor by scumbags, bankrupt, and delisted? You could go down the rabbit hole about how the CEO actually didn't kill himself. Say what you want. Anyway, this company is now suing Ryan Cohen for $47 million. The company that used to be known as Bed Bath & Beyond sued Ryan Cohen and his company, RC Ventures LLC, to recover $47 million they made from alleged insider trading in 2022. According to the complaint filed in the district court for the Southern District Court of New York between January and August 2022, Cohen and RC Ventures used insider information to trade Bed Bath & Beyond stock while serving as the company's statutory directors. The bankrupt company claims it is entitled to recover Ryan Cohen's and RC Ventures' alleged short swing profits under Section 16B of the 1934 Securities Exchange Act. This is because Cohen and the fund made numerous profitable trades within a 6-month period and beneficially own more than 10% of Bed Bath & Beyond's common stock. Now, I think this is personally going to get dismissed, and the reason for that is because I don't think this was any sort of quote-unquote insider trading. I think this was more so, hey, this was supposed to happen, it didn't happen, so I'm dumping your stock, I'm offloading your stock. Overall, we got a lot of stuff to cover, not only with GameStop, but with AMC, the overall market before we start the week, so make sure to watch the video all the way through, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. AMC beat earnings. No, they didn't. AMC reported earnings last night, and I'm going to explain how it's going to affect the stock, as well as the whole Ryan Cohen being sued affecting GameStop. Everyone is talking about how AMC beat earnings. They didn't. They missed on earnings per share, 18.62%. Adam Aron told investors in the release that the second quarter started slowly with the box office adversely impacted by the 2023 Hollywood writers and actors strikes, but added that the quarter finished with incredible strength powered by the success of Disney's Inside Out 2, which is now the highest grossing animated movie of all time. Revenue came out at estimates $1.03 billion, adjusted per loss 43 cents, estimated 50 cents. Admissions revenue $564.4 million, estimated $586.6 million. Total revenues, you can see, was an absolute miss. Right here you can see the comparison between the numbers for Q2 2023. Net loss, complete miss, $32.8 million compared to net earnings of $8.6 million for Q2 2023. Net loss per diluted share was 10 cents compared to net earnings per diluted share of 6 cents. Adjusted EBITDA, $29.4 million compared to $182.5 million. The list goes on, right? AMC is burning cash. It's not something that we want to see. I don't really know where the issues are coming in with this company, but what I can say is that they are getting themselves out of the hole. Things do look better than, COVID, I guess. But what we have to get back to is what we were doing in 2023. I mean, take a look at this. You had this net change just crazy, right? Across the board. And then you get to here. And then we're starting to miss again on some things that we don't want to see. Overall, the Deadpool movie isn't going to be for Q2. So just keep that aside. That's probably going to make a bunch of money for AMC overall. How this is going to affect AMC? Well, let's jump into GameStop first. GameStop closed at 2107. We're looking at the daily time frame right here, daily chart. Look at how big this gap fill is down here. There's a gap from about $20.17 down to about $19.70. This, I believe, is going to get filled. It doesn't necessarily have to. However, I think this will probably be filled, especially with the catalyst that Ryan Cohen is being sued. It's probably not going to last long. He's being sued. It's going to fill the gap, and then it's going to get dismissed. When GameStop's, down to around $19.50, $19.70, and then we go higher. I think the bottom is about to get set for plenty of plays, including GameStop. AMC, however, I believe the bottom should be in, but there are some things that worry me. If you take a look at what is happening here, we see this curl down, and this is where you would want to make higher highs and higher lows. We'll get into that in a second. But you see the same sort of setup right here, and then you see it break down. Right? It break down. And considering we didn't have the best news for earnings, you might see this flush down on Monday with AMC as well as GameStop, and then the market, and we're going to explain why the market in a second. But AMC, I would prefer to straight up move from here. I don't care if GameStop flashes down really quick. I would prefer to AMC to hold this level, because you can see right here, this trend line touched once, twice, 3 times, and now we're going for a 4th test. Normally, AMC's 4th test means a lot of strength in that direction. We don't want to see a lot of strength for a push down. Now, you could say the same thing. We touched once, twice, 3, 4 times up here, and we didn't break above. So AMC is just on the verge of crucial levels. You either break higher, you come up to 540, and then this is going to be a range that we have to really worry about for a break higher, right? Which is something that we're essentially watching. Or Monday, you flash down and it's not looking good. Where do we have to hold? 435 on Monday, and then hopefully a V-shaped recovery before end of day. That's just something I'm warning you for before the week starts. Now, the overall market, and if you're only here for AMC and GameStop, guys, just watch the video all the way through, because I urge you to want to make some money and become financially free, not just using 2 plays. You can see that we've made some crazy gains in the past couple of weeks in Discord. Now, the fear and greed index for the overall market is in fear. Almost extreme fear, and I think extreme fear is about to come this week. When people are fearful, you want to be greedy. When people are greedy, you want to be fearful. What do I mean by that? We're getting in buy territory for a ton of different plays. Not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice. I don't think the time is yet, okay? And I want to put that out there. But just remember, we are nearing that, and sitting on cash is one of a better idea of many, right? Next up, war that is going to affect the market. Senator Lindsey Graham introduces resolution to send U.S. troops to war against Iran. No, this is not what we want to see. We don't want to see more things with war, especially involving the U.S. The SPY came down to test the bottom of this channel, in which we called out, came back up, retested what was once going to be a demand zone, now acting as a supply zone, and it failed there. What's going to happen Monday, especially with war? You're going to get flushed. Potentially the bottom of this channel, as soon as Monday hits to 527, before potentially holding up there. Overall, we are looking for 524.50. I think that will get hit at some point. Nvidia, we have called out to come down to 96 bucks, maybe 94. If you flash below really quick, and I think that is going to be the case with Nvidia. However, we came up and we closed above 107. I will say that was technically bullish. However, seeing that Nvidia has a catalyst to open up the week, new AI chips being delayed due to design flaws is also going to negatively affect Nvidia, and I see it coming down to 94 to 96 bucks, and I see that as another buy opportunity temporarily for Nvidia coming into earnings for them. Okay. Now, Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, cuts stake in Apple by nearly 50%. Apple is forming a head and shoulders. Another thing that I want to show you that I want to see, I think come Monday, Apple's coming down to at least 216.50. And to potentially finish this head and shoulders, my first price target is around 207.30 on Apple. Next price target, 196.50. Speaking of Berkshire Hathaway selling Apple, Google sold half of its position in CrowdStrike shares before the massive recent CrowdStrike outage. CrowdStrike shares are now down over 40%. And same with Intel, same with stocks across the board. Just figured I'd throw that sprinkle on top. Last but not least, crypto. Bitcoin broke out to the downside out of a rising wedge right here. And there are several outlooks you could take, bullish and bearish on Bitcoin. But what I want to tell you, we've consolidated for a while. For this consolidation to hold up, we want to see it close the week above 60,000, and we're very close to that level. Watch tomorrow, Sunday. Watch tonight. We want to see how Bitcoin reacts, and we have this box right here between 61.5 and 60K even. Bitcoin should hold up right here and get a lot of demand in this box, because who is not buying Bitcoin here, right? Last but not least, keep an eye on some alts, especially Dogecoin. I will be potentially adding more. However, Dogecoin broke back under 11 cents, meaning it's going to come back down to 10 cents even, and then potentially all the way down to 85 cents with a 0 in front of it, okay? Overall, guys, that is what I got before today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video, and hopefully you are enjoying your weekend. If you want to come talk with me and the most amazing people in a big group chat, stocks as well as crypto, join the Discord. Is the third link under the video. It's a coffee a month. It's $4.99. Get in here, guys. What are you waiting for? If you're not in any Discords, I urge you to just try it out. You will not regret it. It's $5. The amount you're going to make in the market instead of paying that $5 is just insane. So come get your education. There are no bad questions. Whether you're a beginner or advanced, get in the Discord. And the second link is for Moomoo. The first link is for my custom indicator. Go get those. For the custom indicator, you can go get a free trial if you'd like and throw it on your TradingView charts. It has a 14-day free trial. So imagine you had this for 14 days and join the Discord for a month. That is going to cost you a total of $5. And I bet your education out of it will be crazy and your gains will be crazy. But not only that, here's something to pay for Discord, to pay for the indicator. If you open a Moomoo account through my link, I'm giving you several loopholes right here, and make a deposit into there, you're getting up to 20 free stocks and earning 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash. So go do that. They also give you level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more. That is the second link under the video. Again, open an account and make a deposit. Shout out to Moomoo. That is it, guys. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.